Hello humans, my name is Dael Kingsmill and this is Halloween of the year 2020. This year's had a lot going on, I'm sure that you've noticed. Among them, a global pandemic. That's fun! As an Australian, I am an outsider to the US-American Halloween cultural tradition, but I am an avid student of the intricacies and activities and particularities of this holiday. And I gotta say, I'm concerned as to how you all are going to maintain the spirit of the season while also not catching a deadly airborne virus. So fear not, I got you covered. These are some, if I may just pat myself on the back here, some excellent ideas for how to replace the Halloweeny activities that you're familiar with some COVID-safe variants. First of all, we have trick-or-treating. There's no trick-or-treating this year. Even knocking on a friend's door to go say hi is basically out of the question at the moment, let alone throngs of strange children knocking on strangers' doors, sticking their mitts into buckets full of food. So I propose that this year, instead of going trick-or-treating, you stay home and experience trim-or-tweeting. In this family fun Halloween activity, you stand at your front door waiting for a visitor that will never come. For every 5 minutes that there isn't a knock on the door, either contemplate cutting your own hair given the closure of all the salons, or compose a new tweet about the current global landscape. There's lots of topics to choose from. What, between all of the environmental, political, social justice crises, the world is your oyster. Number 2, and it'll become clear in a minute that that is a pun, I understand that there is a Halloween tradition of TPing lawns. It seems to involve getting rolls of toilet paper and throwing them over roofs and trees until the entire facade of the home is covered in sheets of precious white gold. As you're now well aware, this act has become both economically and hygienically irresponsible. But don't you worry, I've concocted the perfect alternative. Socks are now obsolete artifacts of a time to which we may never return. They are the flotsam in life's wake. You will never need them, ever again. Simply take every sock that you own and tie them together to form a long rope. And now your Halloween fun is restored. Number 3. Bobbing for apples has long been a staple of Halloween fun, but sadly in the new dark ages, picking up fruit with nothing but your face holes from a bucket of shared spit water, it's simply no longer acceptable. But with my alternative, you won't have to ditch this happy holiday favorite. Simply secure a protective plexiglass shield covering over the opening to the apple tub. And don't worry if someone manages to get through. The water has been replaced with hand sanitizer. Nothing like the taste of a good germ-free apple. Number 4. I know that you've been planning your Halloween costume for a long time now, but with all the Halloween house parties cancelled, what's the point? Well, don't put away that spooky look just yet, because I have an alternative that's just as fun. Get gussied up into your Halloween duds, wander out into the empty street at night and stand lonely under a mournful street lamp. And finally, number 5. I know that we're all sad that we can't go out and party with our friends on Halloween night, but that doesn't mean that you can't have just as much fun with a candlelit dinner at home.